Man, I thought I was going to make a video about Giordano, but those details have not been revealed yet. Instead, we get this trade. The Red Wings have acquired a 7th-round pick in the 2022 NHL Entry Draft from the LA Kings in exchange for defenseman Troy Stecher. Pretty simple trade. Pretty minor trade. It's a 7th-round pick for a guy that really hasn't been all too great this season, but you know what? I don't really care. This is a nice trade, not only for the Red Wings, but for the Kings as well, and for one other party that kind of matters in this entire situation as well, Mr. Stecher himself. Now, before we go over and actually analyze the teams and all that, Troy Stecher is 27 years old, Richmond, BC. He's from Vancouver here, 5'10", 185, a right-handed guy. He's making $1.7 million this season, and that expires at the end of the year. Stecher was always a pretty solid defenseman for the Vancouver Canucks after coming onto the squad from the University of North Dakota as an undrafted free agent, and he quickly became one of the more fan-favorite names on the roster during the dark days of the Benning, Brandt, etc. years. He also happened to be a teammate of Brock Besser's, which extended the love even more, plus the fact that he is indeed from here. He played for Penticton, he was on the Richmond Blues. I've got a lot of friends myself who played on the Richmond Blues, and that met this guy and everything, so it's a good connection with the city. Besides that, though, once Stecher made his way over to Detroit in free agency, because Jim Benning was pretty irresponsible in that offseason, a lot of Canucks fans took their fandoms alongside to Detroit with him, and they started cheering this guy on, because obviously Troy from Richmond is sort of a cult hero in this place, and a lot of people just adore the guy so. He was a good defenseman last year. 11 points, 44 games. A lot of Red Wings fans would say that he was one of the better defensemen on the entire squad. However, this season it's been really rough. 2 points, 16 games. He had shoulder surgery. It was really bad. And ever since recovering from surgery and being placed back into the lineup, Stecher really has not found his groove in the same capacity as he had last year. This is the last year of his contract, so it's not like this is too big of a move for the Red Wings, because, I mean, this pretty much is just a rental for the Kings. But if the LA Kings are able to go out there and give Troy Stecher a role that allows him to kind of just ease back into it, you know, you're playing with a better team, you've got better teammates, you've got better D partners, there might be a little bit of an opportunity for Stecher to really redeem himself in the final parts of this season. Also, the fact that Stecher himself is going to a better team in LA, we know that he loved Detroit and he talked all this positive stuff about the Red Wings, but in my mind, you know, I'm kind of thinking he's going from Detroit to LA. LA is a pretty much guaranteed playoff team right now in the Pacific, so this must be pretty exciting for Stecher to be suiting up in the playoffs once again. He's also going to be playing, hopefully, with teammate Alex Edler. Now, Edler has been out here and there this season as well, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see if that's actually able to happen, but as a Canucks fan, here in Vancouver, thinking about what has been the glory days of the Vancouver Canucks, I would love to see Stecher and Edler back on a pairing together. They were honestly pretty okay back when they were starting out. I think it was 2017-18 when they really pushed that narrative. It was something like that. I forgot. But Edler-Stecher was indeed a pairing that we did see in Vancouver, and it was a pretty okay one at that. It would be so cool to see that pairing take itself over to LA. And for the Red Wings, I mean, you guys are getting a 7th-round pick. It's not really the most important thing in the world. You could have maybe have gotten the 6th, but I don't really know. 7th-round pick is a 7th-round pick, right? So either way, let me know in the comments about this trade. Stecher is now an LA King. I hope you enjoyed this British Trolls 99. And bye.